Hello everybody, today I have an HID lamp video for all of you. Now, I figured to kick off the month of October, I figured I turn on 5 out of the 6 high pressure sodium fixtures on my shelf right in front of me. I do have 6 high pressure sodium fixtures, but this one over here, my 1000 watt HPS fixture, is so powerful that it can easily trip the breaker if I turn on all 6 of my HPS lamps at once. So I figured we only turn on 5 at once. So, without further ado, enough chit-chat, let's see what high-pressure sodium fixtures are going to be turned on to kick off the month of October. Let's get started. Alright, here we have 2 high-pressure sodium fixtures, and the one on the left to start off is a GE WL400 series wall lighter Wallpack fixture. This is a 150 watt HPS Wallpack, better known as the Denver Airport train Wallpack, because this fixture was used in the concourse train tunnels for at least 30 years, until late 2023, until the fixtures got replaced with LED Wallpacks, which are more efficient than this. Even though I liked the orange glow inside the tunnels, it was basically time for Denver Airport to step in and make their airport more energy efficient. So, a couple history facts about that fixture. And the bulb inside of here is a Philips Alto 150 watt mogul based bulb. And it barely has any usage on it, and it still works as intended. So, this fixture here was manufactured in 2008, which is actually not too long ago. So, on the right of it, we have a Lithonia lighting 70 watt high pressure sodium yard light with a Philips 70 watt high pressure sodium bulb. As you can see, the bulb here is severely used, but it still works as intended. It has no signs of burning out, but once it starts to burn out more, then it'll start cycling and then eventually basically give up. So, anywho, those are the 2 fixtures on this shelf right here, and I'll go ahead and show you the rest. Alright, we have 3 high-pressure sodium fixtures that are going to be turned on also. The first one here on the bottom shelf is this Gardco lighting 250 watt high-pressure sodium shoebox parking lot fixture, which I acquired in August of 2019 from the Restore in Tempe, Arizona for $4. Very cheap if you ask me. And it still works, which is pretty awesome. This fixture, out of all the fixtures I own, have a super loud ballast. This thing is boisterous. It is so loud. And for a while, I've had this fixture set to the quietest, like, vibrations. And I decided about a month or 2 ago, I decided to basically revive the buzz on this fixture. So, anywho, the bulb inside of there is a Sylvania 250 watt high pressure sodium grow lamp. This bulb can also be used for regular street lighting as well. Barely any usage on it, still works, and yeah. So, very nice fixture overall, and like I said, this fixture is incredibly loud. So, enough chit-chat with that fixture. Here we have an Ashton Park Lighting 50 watt high pressure sodium wall pack, and this I acquired in July of 2021, so I've had it for about almost 5 years, which is pretty long if you ask me, and it's a bit dusty as you can tell, but it still works as intended. And the bulb inside of there is a Westinghouse 50 watt high pressure sodium bulb, no dimple on top. You can kind of see the bulb, but yeah, you can see by the arc tube that it's been used, but it works, which is good. So there's that fixture. And of course, the final fixture that I am going to showcase for this video is this Seagull Lighting 100 watt high pressure sodium wall pack with a glass refractor. The bulb inside of there is made by Sylvania. You can see the arc tube is pretty black, but it still works as intended. But yeah, this bulb does not have any signs, doesn't show any signs of it burning out, which is honestly a good thing. But once it burns out, like I said, with the Philips 70 watt fixture up there, it'll start to cycle and then eventually basically give up on itself. So, alright, and also as another bonus, I will also turn on my 1996 McCain traffic light signal. So, as you can see, there it is. You can see It is a left turn signal. The modules inside of the light are made by Leotech, all three of them. The red and green modules are manufactured in 2018, while the yellow one is manufactured last year in 2024. So this traffic light, the housing itself is almost 30 years old, but the modules are very, like, almost new. So, and as you can see, it's a mixture of colors. You can see the front face is actually black, while the back side is yellow. Very unique. And again, as you can see by the visors, they are the baseball cap style, which is obviously the one that I actually like, mainly because it makes it look old. But yeah, anyway, that's also another bonus as well for this video. So without further ado, I don't think I have anything else to say for this video other than the fact that that parking lot fixture down there has a very loud, boisterous ballast. And warning to all headphone users, I recommend turning down your volume so that you don't go deaf. So, anywho, enough chit-chat, let's get this party started. Wow, that fixture is incredibly loud. Even if it's at full brightness, it is still buzzing. But it's not doing the metal rattling like it did at startup. But as you can see, all the fixtures have reached their maximum brightness level. You can see my 1996 McCain light in action. doing the German light sequence. You can barely see the green, but it's lit up. It looks kind of blue on camera, but it's actually green. Very nice traffic light, as you can see. And these fixtures also produce a lot of heat. But anyway, I think that just about does it for today's video. And if you enjoyed the commentary, then please be sure to like, comment, rate, and of course, subscribe. And thank you all very much for watching.